morning everyone. Look at that. Yes. I was able to sleep in today, which is great because they've just come and are starting to work on our house. So they're tearing it apart. They have to tear everything down by Friday, I think, because they're gonna do something, make the foundation or something, but that has to be, I don't know if cured is the right word, but it basically has, when they have made the foundation, which are pillars, they have to wait for 2 weeks until they can start building on them. And the puppy has ended up in my lap because she's barking at them. Apparently they found a wasp's nest. Now I'm not sure if that is the technical correct thing, because I don't think we have wasps. I think we have bees, but we call them wasps because I've talked about this previously. It's whatever. They found that, and there's bees in there, which is interesting because we haven't seen any in a while. But they were like, my mum told me that they were like terrified when they saw them, and they apparently called someone. I'm hoping they called like a beekeeper. That's the word, beekeeper or something like that, who can take the bees away, because bees are endangered, and I don't want them to be dead. I'm gonna have breakfast, cuddle the pooch. I'm gonna probably stay upstairs for the majority of the day because loud noises over a long period of time does my head in, literally. It just explodes. But we are waiting on a locksmith because we need to fix proper locks to our other door, because we have a balcony door, and our balcony is on the ground floor, so we need to fit locks into that because that's going to be our entry door, our front door, whilst they're building. And he's supposed to come today, but I don't know if he's going to be here before Mum goes to work or if he's coming after. I'm kind of hoping before, because if it's before I don't really have to go downstairs and I don't really want to, but it is what it is. I'm gonna eat breakfast and chill as much as possible with Pap going absolutely crazy. So there are poodles on the TV, and I just told my mum, it's poodles. They look a lot like Lucy. And the dog on the left is actually Lucy's dad. And the dog on the right is technically her aunt. And I was like, no wonder they look similar, because they're actually family. So that's kind of cool. So everything's been going really slow. I think I watched like 4 episodes of The Shield. I don't know how you're able to see, but we have that door, and that's always been there, but they have a new door right behind it, where our old door used to be on that wall. They've made it there since they're tearing everything outside of that down, which means they're not actually making as much noise as I thought. My problem is with her. She does not stop barking when she hears them making a noise, and it's really annoying. And my head is about to explode, and everything's been going really slowly. Like I've tried planning, and this is how far I've gotten. And these are like the basics that are on every single day. Nothing. I literally can't do anything. And I have no idea what's going on with my brain, but everything feels fried. So I'm just so annoyed. But I have my trusted box of painkillers that I'm going to take, and I'm just going to try and play some Minecraft or some shit, because I am very annoyed. So they finished, and I made myself dinner, and I drowned my pasta in Parmesan cheese. But Parmesan works really great with pasta, lasagna, any kind of pasta dish, because it is a little bit salty, but I do love this. Had a little puppy visit, and the sky is just magnificent. Today was rough. I've been downstairs all day, which is why I haven't filmed, but let's just take it from the beginning. I got to sleep in to about 9:30, which is thumbs up and great anyway. So I wasn't really that low on sleep, which is good. But I was very nervous about how much they were going to make a noise, because they were literally tearing a part of our house down. But they didn't make as much noise that I thought they would. Like, I could hear them tearing the walls down and everything, but because we have 2 doors, we have a door inside and our actual front door, which they changed position of, so that we actually have a door there that locks so that people can't get into our house, which is good. I couldn't actually hear much of what went on outside of that, which was great. However, the puppy could, and she went absolutely crazy. The only time that she wouldn't bark at everything was when I was sitting on the couch with nothing on my lap and just like lounging so that she could be in my lap. That was the only time she would be quiet. But that would mean I can't speak, but that meant that I couldn't do any of the things I wanted to do, such as playing Minecraft, planning, editing. I couldn't read, I couldn't do anything, because when she was there I had to like pet her and talk to her just to make sure that she was calming down, because she barked like mad at one point and it was just doing my head in. They were done about 3, and for about a half hour until they stopped. They were using the saw, I assume, because they were tearing a house down, and it made so much noise and it was awful. So I've just been really worn out all day, and when someone else got home I got to push the puppy duty off to them so that I could actually try and relax a bit, because I've been on edge all day because I haven't been able to relax, which meant that I crashed. I was in a lot of pain. Painkillers didn't really handle it that well, but I just pushed through anyway and focused on relaxing and putting my mind on something else, which in this case was Minecraft. Did a lot of exploring, made some progress, which is nice. I'm not entirely sure what I'm planning on doing with my Minecraft. A part of me wants to build like giant houses and parts of movies and stuff. Like I would love to build Hogwarts, but that's gonna take me forever, and I don't want to do it in creative mode. I want to like do it from scratch. So it's gonna take me a while if I get all of the plans down, but I just need to become a bit more familiar with the game. But so far I'm just trying to do the basics, trying to do all of the accomplishments and all of that stuff, trying to get everything in the game essentially, which is a great way to sort of drive myself and motivate myself, because it gives me something to focus on other than my pain and everything around me. It gives me something to focus on so that I don't feel super stressed, which is exactly what I need. And a lot of the time I generally use YouTube and stuff for this, but sometimes that just doesn't work and I need to actively use my mind on something else, which is usually when I read. But because I just couldn't, my head was jumping around like a bouncy ball, not literally but figuratively, at least inside my head it felt like that. I just needed to do something with my hands that would require very minimal moving because I was in a lot of pain. So that's good, because I set myself goals and I, get iron, try to find a diamond or something like that, and I did it. And then at the end of the night I just like, okay, we're done. Inventory is full. Let's try to find our way back home. And I was smart enough to write down the coordinates to my house, because I travelled about 2,000 blocks, which is, it's kind of a long way when you're not very good at the game. But I found my way home, which is great. Put some stuff back in my organisation things, and I've now made it upstairs. I got some packages today, which I am really excited about. I've got 2 sticker things and something that I am in love with. Let's see if I can get it actually out. These are notebooks with Harry Potter themes, and these are designed by, I believe it's Holly Dunn Design. I will leave her Twitter and everything, as well as her shop, because I bought postcards from her earlier, again Harry Potter themed, that I plan on putting up on my wall, because this wall is completely bare, and me being a giant nerd, that would fit and make me very happy. But I need to get the frames for that, and this just, it fits right up with me, and I absolutely love them. They're just blank notebooks, and yeah, I love her work. She's one of the artists that I follow on Twitter and Instagram that I absolutely adore, and I have a couple of more that I do want to support and buy stuff from, because if you like an artist's work, yes, sharing their work with permission, with correct credit is good, but when possible also support them financially, because if you like what they're doing, it's not cheap. Anything doesn't work for free. Like painting stuff is going to cost for the paint, it's going to cost for the paper or whatever they're doing it on, and doing anything digitally is going to cost for the equipment they use. So any kind of financial support I think is good. So I'm very happy with these. I don't actually know if I'll ever write anything in them. I just, yeah, look at this. I love these little things. They are mostly, I mean, there you can see, Holly Dunn. I will leave her things down below. They're just beautiful to look at. So these, again, might actually be things that I end up framing just because of how pretty they are. But yeah, this brightened my day so much. And Holly, your work is amazing. Other than that, I just got some stickers again, which I'm excited about. I actually got an Alice in Wonderland kit from Glam Planner, which I'm so excited to use. My problem with the kits I currently have like 7 Harry Potter themed one. I'm not ashamed or surprised at all. I bought a lot of them, but I am lacking heavily in the summer kits. Now, we're still technically in spring, because summer for us is like 3 weeks in July or August if we're lucky. But the weather is getting pretty nice, so I need something to convey that in my planner. I also need to get back into properly using my planner. I haven't had it for that long, but I do like that I have it. And I have sort of fallen into that spiral again that I was fearing when I got home, that, you know, because I had a schedule at my rehabilitation centre that I followed. Everything was at a certain time, and I tried to follow it to the best of my ability. If I was too much pain or too sick, sometimes I didn't go, because obviously. But now that I'm home, I have nothing to go to, you know. I can schedule my meals, but I don't really have any places I need to go. I don't go to school, I don't work. I would love to go to school, I would love to work, but as my health currently stands, I'm incapable of doing it without a lot of help. And it's just frustrating because, you know, the thing I do when I'm home alone is I watch YouTube, I watch Netflix or Viaplay or something, HBO, I read, I put makeup on my face. I have nothing I need to do, nowhere I need to go on a daily basis like a lot of other people do. And it just frustrates the crap out of me that even the little plan that I made for myself isn't fitting because it was too much work. But the thing is, if I cut out even one of those items, like filming videos, it's going to impact the whole rest of the week. Because if I don't film a beauty video, there will be no need for me to edit. And I edit 3-4 times of the week whenever I do beauty videos, and that would be completely lost. And I don't know what to fill that space with, because right now I'm currently having more than enough trouble trying to clean and cook and keep myself relatively okay. You know, I'm struggling with showering, I always do. I'm struggling with making myself food because I can't stand for more than a couple of minutes at a time. Sometimes not even more than a couple of seconds. And it's frustrating when your body works against you and you can't do even the simplest of tasks. It just frustrates me a lot. I'm trying to think of things I can do instead. I think I might actually physically make a timetable on my laptop and try to fill some shit in. Sorry for the swearing. It's just, I'm really frustrated that I can't figure out where my health is. I can't figure out what level to put myself on in terms of activity. And because I don't go to school, I don't have that responsibility on me. There is very little that is required of me to do. Hell, I don't even have to leave the house, you know? But I want to. Excuse me. But I want to. It's just that without anyone there with me and proper planning, I can't leave the house. And it's just another smack in the face realising you're not as healthy as you thought you were. And trying to push through, it doesn't do you any good. Hell, it makes it worse than it was to start with. I'm going to make my dank timetable tonight. Try to plot some things in and I'll show you in the morning. But I need to clean my bed and go to bed because it is 11:30. Still haven't taken my meds, and it's just... This is what happens when I go over my timeline or deadline to take my meds, because I have an alarm at 8 for taking them, but I don't carry them on me. They're always in my bedroom. But if I'm downstairs, having hiccups, doing something, I don't want to go upstairs just to grab them and go back downstairs again, because I will feel dizzy, out of breath, exhausted, and in a lot of pain just from walking up and down the stairs. It takes me maybe 2 minutes, and that's like the maximum time. So I just leave it until I get upstairs, but like I didn't get upstairs until like 11 tonight, and I need to buy myself a pill box or something. All of the things. I need so much help. I do. So I'm gonna make my dang timetable, and because my appointment with my doctor is a week and a half-ish, something like that away, I'm gonna start with my little note that I put on my phone so that I know what to tell him, what to ask of him, and it's just, yeah, I need more help than I'm currently getting. And it just sucks that it's taken me this long to realise. But I'm gonna go to bed before I start crying, because this is the thing that happens with me, you know. I always say, okay, I'm gonna go to bed, and then I keep talking for 5 more minutes, but when I'm talking about health problems that I have and stuff like that, there is a point that I can reach without getting super emotional and crying. I am a very sensitive person. I cry so easily. It's not even funny. But with my health, my one of my ways of tackling it is just getting really angry. I find that helps convey things a lot better for me, because crying, yeah, it conveys that I'm in a lot of pain, but it doesn't convey all of my frustration. So I'm gonna go to bed, and I will see you again tomorrow.